I may fall in love too fast, give everything to make this last. That's just who I am, that's just who I am. I'll probably even put you first, and forgive you even when it hurts. That's just who I am, that's just who I am.
It's more than the air I breathe. When your love you gave for me, my purpose found, and all that you want for me. And I found myself in you, Lord. And I found myself in you. Sing along if you want. Amazing love. Now what else shall I need? Your name brings life. It's more than the air I breathe. And I found myself in you, Lord. And I found myself in you. And I found myself in you, Jesus. And I found myself in you, oh Lord. So take me to a place where I can see you face to face. And all I wanna do is worship you. So take me to a place where I can see you face to face. And all I wanna
We're going to spark a movement of love that will surpass any movement of fear, terror, animosity that has ever hit the earth before. Now, let me keep going. Love does not want what it doesn't have. In other words, love don't get to the point where it gets so called a spirit of lasciviousness. It wants what other people got. Love don't even worry about that stuff. Love don't worry about that stuff. Love don't say, you know, oh, sister so-and-so got, man, she thinks she all that, she got a Jaguar. I'm going to get me one better than hers. I'm going to get a bigger house better than them. And in this competition, you trying to keep up with the Joneses, and the Joneses ain't even thinking about you. Jones and debt. Because they trying to keep up with the Edwards. And the Edwards, and they trying to keep up with the Thomases. Stop that. Just keep up with God. Flow with God's flow. Get your eyes off them and get your eyes on yourself. Don't try to get something that you don't, don't try. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. Don't try to want a big house and you don't have a big house. You just believe God for a big house. What I mean by want, don't let your every faculty go toward that, where you get to the point where you forget about serving love himself. Because love can get you those very things that you desire and that you need. But we're going the wrong way about doing it. And when we do get it those ways, how long do we keep it? Another thing, love doesn't strut. Love doesn't have a swell head. Love doesn't force itself on others. Love isn't always me first. Love doesn't fly off the handle. I'm going through these briefly. I'm breaking down. Love doesn't keep score of sins of others. Love doesn't reveal when others grovel. It doesn't take place in the pleasure of the flowering of the truth. It doesn't put up with anything. It trusts God and always looks for the best. It never looks back, but it keeps going to the end. Love never dies. That's the amplified version. This is what love looks like. This is what love do, and this is what love do not do. And if we want to look like him, walk like him, talk like him, act like him, be like him, operate like him, and experience a life like him, this is what we got to do. It said, love endures long and patient. Now, I got a phrase that I always use. If you don't learn how to develop your patience, you will be a patient. In other words, the things that may come at you your way, if you don't know how to develop your patience, it will run you crazy if you let it. And you'll be in a hospital or some sane asylum. You might have a nervous breakdown, or you might have some sickness or disease, anxiety, panic attack, bipolar, whatever. Why? Because we haven't developed our patience. We didn't learn how to be patient with that husband, with that wife, with that job, with those bills, or with whatever it is. It said love endures long. I put up with him long enough. 5 months is enough. 5 months? Yeah, I know I just got married to that man, but I told him if he don't do such and such and such, in 5 months I'm out. Peace out. See you later. 5 months? Well, let's say it's 5 years. I gave him 5 years. You still ain't straightened up. There you go again. You're looking at what he do and hoping for him to change instead of you focusing on changing you. Take the 5 years and you become a better you. Because remember, we're here to serve, not to be served. That's what minister means. Servant of God. Love endures long. Love is patient. I'm patient. I can wait. The song said, when all you can do is stand, still stand. It's patient. Look, it's kind. Oh, I done hit it on the nail now. Love is kind. God is a kind-hearted God. There's going to be a time for judgment, don't get me wrong. And previously, before the dispensation of grace, he was a God that didn't play. He'll take his hand off you and let the enemy tear you to shreds. But now because of Jesus, because of love, we're in the dispensation of grace, and God is extending his kindness, his mercies to you. And he wants us to do that for the people who are involved with our lives. Kindness, Love is suffers long, is patient, and is kind. I'm through being kind. I'm tired of being kind. It's time for me to use some tough love. There's no such thing as tough love. There's only love. Nah. I done put up with them too long. These kids, I done been kind. I've been sweet to them. I done gave them all the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm about to take my belt off and beat the black off of every last one of them. No. Kind. Look, I'm tired of my next door neighbor. This dog coming in my yard and he taking a poop. As soon as I see him, I'm gonna take my foot and put it up his kind. Kind-hearted. Tender-hearted. Like God. Go over there and talk to him in love. And if you don't want to listen to him, just go in your prayer closet. Let God deal with him. He might not have a dog. I don't know. But you continue to walk in love and let God handle those things. Stop putting it in you to change situations. Only one person can really change situations, and that's God. And you, through your prayers to God, can change the situation. But you on your own, you can't change on your own. You'll make it worse. Now, let me get back to this. Love is never envious. Love is never envious. You married. You know, you got a good looking husband, you think he's fine, you know, or you got a good looking wife and she's fine, you believe she's fine. And who in the world are you over there talking to? Who's that man you talking to? You don't be talking to another man in front of me. That's my uncle, Charlie. That's my uncle. Oh, that's your uncle. Well, anyway, don't be talking to him while I'm around. Love is not envious. Look, they think they all that because he got a Jaguar. Oh, he think he all that because he got a brand new 300 or Imperial. They think they all that. He ain't all that. I can get me one if I want to. Stop being envious. She got the nerves to come in here with my dress on. Stop being envious. Both of y'all got good taste. Or bad taste. Love is envious. Check this out. It never boils over with jealousy. Never boils over with jealousy. Who you on the phone with? Who I'm on the phone with? Who? Let me check who. I mean, look, some of y'all do this now. You're checking the man phone to see who called. Or you may be one of them sneaky types and you putting your phone on vibrate because you don't want your wife to know somebody else is calling. Love does not boil over with jealousy. Now, don't get me wrong, God is a jealous God. But he's not going to boil over with jealousy. Some of us go crazy. You talking to my wife? Man, I just said your wife has some, the shoes look nice on her. Man, don't be telling my wife her shoes look nice on you. What's wrong with you? Don't say nothing to my wife. But that's my sister. Now, I don't believe it go that far, but look. Love don't get that jealous. Love don't get jealous. It doesn't boil over with jealousy. It may get jealous, but it don't boil over with jealousy. Now, remember what I said. Love endures long. It's patient. It's long. Love is not short-tempered.
That's just who I am. That's just who I am. I'll probably even put you first and forgive you even